working on?
Hi, Smrana. Good morning.
Good
Yeah, I'm
morning.
Karthik. I
It's
was born,
very
brought
late
up.
for you, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you for
so,
staying up.
yeah. So it's my pleasure here. So like I have been watching your series like almost like 3, 4 years. I have been following you on LinkedIn everywhere. So I thought like let's put this startup to you first and get your feedback how to go forward. So I'm
Great.
currently like I'm in Singapore. So I'm working on this startup called like Tora, which is a truth oracle, which is basically on based on the blockchain. So before I going into Tora, like I will let you clarify like this is fighting against the fake news. So we all know
Mm-hmm.
like the fake news is going to be the biggest threat or is the biggest threat to the democracies. They have
Yes.
been like we all know like how they have caused the polarization, increased the hate crimes, everything else. But like there's also another aspect of the fake news is like currently they are like generated in an industrial scale and they are
Mm-hmm.
spread virally and like it is so difficult for any common person to identify whether it's a fake news or not. So this is the
Yeah.
main problem. So next slide, please. Like so, the people who are fighting against the fake news, like, are like let's say like the fact checkers, who are like basically the professional ones, but they are not up to the speed at which the fake news are created.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
say like if you,
impossible. It's just
yeah,
not possible to do it at this scale, right? Yeah.
yeah. So that's what like so these are the things they are lacking behind. So if you see like
Oh my
this
goodness.
one thing like.
Wow.
For 17
That's
million Facebook users, there are only like 7 fact checkers. So that is the level of ratio we have. So this is what like Tora is trying to, what do you say, like to. So it's a decentralized fact checking dApp. So it's a decentralized application, and it like works on the principles of like wisdom of crowd, and it has a carrot and stick policy kind of uh, operation. So since it's
mm-hmm.
on blockchain, it is completely scalable and it has a token to play with the rewards also like to give some privacy to the fact checkers because what we recently understood in the real life is like whenever the fact checker provides something as a fake or thing, the people start attacking the fact checker based on his background, like whether he what religion he is or which political side he is. So
Political.
those kind, yeah, so those things. So we just want to give that kind of thing. So that is a crypto token will be used for the payments and everything else, and it's a completely Sybil resistant one, and it's like backed by research. Okay, next slide, please. So the what is the research is like MIT has done a research on how to scale up this fact checking as a process itself. So
Mm-hmm.
what they found out at the end is like even like if we have a crowd of 26 layperson who are not professional fact checkers, if we take their aggregate decision,
Mm-hmm.
we can see like it is going to be equal to the accuracy of a professional fact checker. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, instead of waiting for a professional fact checker to deal with the facts and bring out the thing, if you just ask a 26 a normal or lay person of what they think about that particular news or the especially the tweets or the headlines, if you and you are able to aggregate those decisions, then it will be as good as the professional fact checkers. So I believe like this is where like we are like the entire industry is waiting for the professional fact checker to do his process one by one and
Mm-hmm.
complete his thing, then only to give it because like sometimes it takes a week for the professional fact checker to determine whether the news is a fact or a fake news. So this is how we are planning to do that thing. The how it works is like it's just like we use the existing APIs with all the Twitters, Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and like sometimes like YouTube and all that. So Facebook and Twitter we are trying to do. So anyone can request or like even like we are planning to partnership with the Facebook and for in their fact checking thing as a third party fact checkers. So what we
Mm-hmm.
do is like our script pulls into our platform on the platform we provide to our own like 26% or like more the people. We will ask them to vote on whether this is a fact or a fake news or based on this thing. Okay, so the people based on their vote, and we take like 80% as the anything to get like to determine the decision. Any option which gets more than 80% is considered as like the decision of the thing. So like if it's a fact, 80% people believe that it's a fact, then it is considered as a fact. Else it's considered as a fake news. So that's how we are doing it. And there is a like people have to, since it's on a blockchain, like people have to place a stake of tokens before they do the fact checking. And if they win, like they get a smaller prices, else they lose a part of stake. So this make sure like they do their work sincerely, not in an unbiased manner. So this is a high level work it is going to do. Next slide, please. So like what I believe, like so the total addressable market for the TAM, like the for the fact checking, like which is including social media, publications, and broadcast media is somewhere around like 150 million. This thing, but it's like slightly on higher side. But I have to like kind of extrapolate, so that's where that market is there. But
This
what
is
I
market size for what? How are you calculating market size? Is that the people who are going to do fact checking for you?
Yes, that how do I do is like how much money is spent by the fact checkers across the world. It's not like particular geography, but across the world.
Because
So
you've made one major error, 150 million, 8 million, and then you put dollar 1 million. I don't think that's what you intended. Intended to put 1 million people.
uh, yes, Althea, 1 million in the sense is like what I did was like how much money is spent on this fact checkers in the whole across the world. So that's what the TAM was like 1 million, 150 million is what being spent on that market. So.
$150 million is being spent on the market. That's all.
Yeah, Samran. Sorry, that I missed that. Like it's like around like $150 million is spent for the fact checking. In the sense like both revenue wise as well as the way the fact checking take the money as donations or grants, all those things
This
included. Like
requires work. See, TAM cannot come before business model.
yeah,
You have
that's
to
what I
bottom up
missed like
TAM.
yeah like so like okay so my business model is like we are planning to act as a third party fact checkers for the major like social media companies. So that's what our primary thing is going to be. We are trying to help them as well to do the fact checking, and also like they're also in need of a lot of fact checkers to justify like themselves in operating or like trying to fight the fake news as well. And the next is like a smaller, yeah.
Have you talked to any of these social media companies?
Not exactly the social media companies, but with the fact checkers who are working for those one of the assignments, like those things. So based on his inputs, like yeah, like we have been like kind of like a subject matter expert. We have consulted him.
I would say
His fact check.
that is one of the top validations that you need to do is whether the model you're proposing is something that the social media companies would accept or embrace, and that validation is vital to what you're
Yes.
trying to do.
So
Because
while we try,
ultimately, you need a customer. People are not going to do just see the closest example to what you're talking about is Wikipedia, which is a crowdsourced kind of
yes,
single source of truth, right? And it's very tightly moderated by the Wikimedia Foundation and all that, but it's a nonprofit. That is not
yes,
something that has any financial model. It's not a business venture, etc. So now, if you want to do this as a business venture, you have to have people who are willing to pay for it. And I think the people for whom this is a massive pain point are the social media companies. So
yes,
my number one feedback to you is go run by your assumptions with the social media companies and see how they want to work with you. What kind of do they buy into this proposition? How can you work with them? And it's a very simple because for these people the pain point is so acute. It's a very simple test. If they say, yes, we like this, we're going to do this, you should be able to get this going very quickly. If
okay,
they say, no, we don't buy into this, then you have to take the
stop
feedback
it.
and
Yeah,
understand why they don't buy into it.
Okay.
And that is the litmus test that needs to happen ASAP.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
next step.
And I'm
Okay?
just trying to like build the like product to show them like this is how we are planning to do. So then we thought like we move to approach those things because like we had a subject matter expert who said like, yeah, they are definitely looking for various ways of fact checking. So we'll start build the product, then we will be.
Now, don't talk to them. I think you need to
Okay.
get direct input from these people. Explain to them what you're trying to do, how you're going to do what you're going to do, and see what they have to say. I would like you to go talk to a number of social media companies in general that are dealing with, fact checking issues, and see what you get.
Okay.